Look at that. Good morning, guys. Back at it, episode 23, Mac Dad Games. Oop, thought that was funny. Oh, you're playing with our little boy. What is it, Adamar? Adamar, is that what I chose? Anyway, let's get back at it, guys. Sorry for last episode being a quick one. Well, like 20 minutes long, right? Just kind of ran in here and did some cleanup, basically. Just had to get some things cleaned up, make everything look good. Getting everything back up and running here. So this episode, I'm going to try not to make it a boring one, but I know there is a bit of things that need to be done. So, looking at it here, I really want to wait until my guys start, getting in here and working. But I know it's year 3. I actually have some farming stuff here I can actually go through. So I got my skilled farmer maxed out. That's for the mount maxed out. That's maxed out. That's maxed out. Okay, so the less stamina is nice, and the less durability of tools is also nice, to be honest with you. I think I'm gonna go with that one, just because, especially once it's like, even when you're using an iron scythe, like they actually break pretty quickly. It's kind of crazy. So trying to prolong that is going to be ideal. So right now, I believe we have 3 farmers, right? 1, 2, 3. And there's a lot of work to be done. I think, so these ones aren't even done yet. I think I just planted those ones. Like, I think I did that last episode real quick, maybe. I can't remember for sure. But I know I got this one done. The beetroot, carrots, then nothing over here. But I'm pretty sure I know I want to get a bunch of stuff done. So I might just have to help get this flax up and at 'em, man. I mean, I really love getting the farming automated as soon as possible, but it is an important one for sure. So you know what I'm going to do? I might just tackle some quests real quick. Oh crap, I forgot I got to pay my taxes. Oh my goodness, how did I forget that? I got no money. I was going to wait till next season. Honestly, it's fine. I can go into debt and pay in the summer. It's not the end of the world. So I'll take care of that in the summer. Anyway, I don't know. I feel like I just really hate jumping into farming. I like to kind of wait this last day just to see what else they tackle. Especially because I only had 2 people working the farm prior to this. So these 2 guys will actually, or these 3 guys now, will actually start to get quite a bit done. I don't think there's anyone else here. Well, I mean, I could always throw her, or him, sorry, Gadislawa, whatever the heck your name is. I can always throw him on it. I mean, he's a level 2 pretty much across the board. I mean, he doesn't hate it. I think I might do that, to be honest with you, because, yeah, the hunting right now is just not... Who really cares, honestly? I really want to get my farming going, so I should have done this at the start of the season. So, but again, the skill... I don't think the skill matters a whole lot when it comes to the farming, honestly. Like, I know he's far, he lives way over in the hunting cabin, which isn't too far, but that's going to make me feel better. That way, just having 4 people up and at 'em, dude. Let me turn this down just a tad there. But having 4 people up and at 'em, wow, I turned it down right after it starts. It stops raining? Wait, is it still raining? I guess it's still raining, but I don't hear it all anymore. But it just screw up my freaking sound. Hopefully, I didn't just screw it all up and you guys were hearing me just fine there. I have my volume only at the 20% mark. That's been pretty good after some tests so far, so we'll see. But, alright. Oh crap, I think we're also running out of... Oh boy, this is all not good. Not good. Alright, I see... I think it's... Let's see, the fold. Oh, right, yeah, because I took her off of that. I think we have the supplies. The only thing that's going wrong there, it's yelling at me because now no one's in here to complete this. Let me just remove that for now. Over here. Yeah, remove that. That should fix our little error at the top left. There we go. Alright, so we have 4 people officially farming. So I'm going to give it a little bit. Let's go actually turn in some quests. Or at least get some going here. Alright, let's do this quest. This one sounds a little more fun, and I think it's also the closer one. Pretty sure, yeah, it's right over there in Clonica. I actually like a lot of the quests from Clonica. So there are some actual, like, story quests for each village. And, you know, not a major spoiler to a degree, but they pretty much, you want them all to be completed. I think you have to actually complete the majority of them before you can actually complete, essentially, the story of the Oxbow. Because believe it or not, there is, like, an actual story. Like, if you go over here, this whole story quest, Stay Vigilant. As we do more of these other story quests, this is going to carry on. And I honestly think, for those of you who are watching and have played this, you know, game and, you know, played the whole story as well yourself, you know, let me know down in the comments if you agree. But I actually thought the story quest in this was honestly pretty cool. Like, a pretty big teaser, and, like, towards the end, like, it actually had me on the edge of my seat, and I was like, holy crap, what's going on here? Because even in the valley, you know, the story quest there is also kind of a twist, and, like, a pretty entertaining one nonetheless. But this one I thought was even crazier and more entertaining. So I'm very excited for us to get through that too. I mean, ultimately, I don't know how long I'm going to carry this playthrough on for, really. I'm just kind of having fun. I think I'm just going to do it to how I've basically done a lot of my other playthroughs. You know, obviously me just playing, you know, myself. I just get the village to a point where it's, like, fully automated. You know, I've got freaking 100 buildings. You know, how many of our 100 people live in here? And there's just not much else I can do except for running around decorating. I think that's going to be my end goal here. And throughout that whole time, like, I played the quests and all the other stuff and whatnot, like that story quest I'm talking about. So I think that's going to be really my ultimate goal, is just get through this game, man, and get to a point of where it's like, alright, there's no more need to build here. I'm good. Hello there, what brings you to me? I would like to collect food for Milobor. He prepared a pouch of coins, as he always does. Food for Milobor, what do you mean by that? I was asked for a favor by Milobor. He told me his son was collecting food from you. What the hell? The special diet. Silly me, I'm guessing that Radzim is busy hunting, so his father sent you for supplies instead. Stinky and full of flies, as always. Nice, okay. Stinky, I know that healthy food can be tasteless, but flies are a bit much. My friend, are we talking about the same thing? The special diet is the name of a bait. I created it for Radzim for his hunting traps. Slimy old meat, rotten windfalls, steel eggs, and so on. God, it's disgusting. Sheesh. What's he feeding it to his old man? I don't want to interfere in the private affairs of hunters. I would only cause problems for my husband, who's a woodcutter. We prefer it when the two sides don't argue. Are you taking it or not? It'll be 5 coins. That's pretty cheap. Here are 5 coins for the pouch. I'm taking the food. Not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. Be well. Alright, where'd this other lady go? Here, nerd. What do you got? Milobor asked me to collect his medicine and ointment for his joints. I didn't know he was sick. What makes you think I have medicine for him? Oh my god. These people, what are they sending me on a freaking wild goose chase, and these people don't even know what the heck's going on here, man. What the heck? Bro, what the... Don't be... Oh my goodness. Alright, so I must have made a mistake. I thought his son bought them from you to treat his father. I didn't realize you didn't know. So you have never had any medication or ointments. Don't want to get into the details of what's going on between them. Here are the coins. Man, I got a little distracted there, fellas. Sorry. Be well. Okay. Now I gotta go talk to this Radzim guy. Got a little thing of honey. Alright. Let's get over here. See what he's up to.
Easy now.
Look at that. Alright, Radzim. The hooded character. I'm busy, what do you want? Your father asked me to buy him food and medicine. I have them with me, but they're not the best quality. You're poisoning and torturing Mealbor with rotten food and fake medicines? I think it's on purpose. What's wrong with you? An older man asked me to bring him supplies because you hadn't had time to do so. I have them, but I think you owe me an explanation. I always deliver his food at the same time. Apparently he ate it too quickly as well for the smell. Everyone has a different taste. Why am I explaining myself to you anyway? Alright, thank you for your help. Leave the items here and get lost. Before you go, where's the pouch for the rest of the coins? How do you know there's any money left in the pouch? You lie to him and take the excess of coins for yourself, don't you? You have deliberately plundered the old man's coin pouch. Clever, to get rich at the expense of the weak and sick. Was it worth squeezing money from your father at the expense of his health? I'm going to go with this one. You know nothing about us, yet you're quick to make judgments. My father is a mean and envious monster. He can't stand not being able to hunt anymore. He won't hesitate to pass the house and workshop on to someone else if I don't serve him. What kind of parent takes revenge of his heir out of jealousy? First, I lost my mother. She died of a fever from a stupid cut on her leg while gathering berries. My father blamed me for it, and that's how I lost him. He spiraled down and stopped taking care of himself. Mealbor owes his condition to himself. Even finding a new craft wasn't enough to sweeten his bitter life. Your resentment does not justify the harm you're doing to this man. Mealbor will find out your inhumane actions. Keep deceiving and neglecting your father. You will soon become as bitter as he is. Do you wish for that? Let's try that one. No, I'm better than that. I don't want to end up like him. Take the remaining coins. Bring me some normal food and some herbs, and I'll finish my work here. I won't feed him crap anymore. Good decision. Fight hatred with kindness. I'll bring you what you need.
Do one thing for the king, and the herald will never let you be.
Let's try that one. Dude, can you walk around me next time? God. Alright, I don't remember if... Huh. Alright. Alright. Why does it seem so dark here today, man? It's very gloomy. I hate the gloomy days of spring. Not as fun. I'm pretty sure I've done this... I had to have done this quest before. I don't know if I remember, like, talking him through that, like, the whole way, though. But I must have, because I know I've had to do this quest right here on the top right there, where I have to bring all these other, like, things of food to him. But that's all the way in Astoria. I don't really care to run all the way over there right now. Alright. Let's get back over to the village here. I don't know, so I just wanted to go get, like, kind of, you know, make some progress on this quest while I had some time, because, let me see, what time is it now? So it's almost noon, actually, so this is good timing. I wanted to definitely, you know, give my workers the whole morning there, which is, you know, the point of all that timing right there. Because I'm just curious to see how much more they've accomplished. I doubt I'll be able to get everything planted this season with just 4 people. And honestly, even with me helping, I mean, it's very boring. And I don't want to bore you guys. And it's going to definitely dip into some timing here. Like, I really can't imagine that you guys would find it fun just watching me do farming. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. For those watching... Oh, crap. I think we're out of fertilizer. For those watching, definitely leave a comment down below if you know, honestly want to watch me do some farming. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to be able to, you know, get that answer right now to find out, so I'm going to kind of do it my own way. But for the future, I mean, if you guys really just want to watch me do the farming and whatever versus, like, fast-forwarding it, I will. And, like, maybe what you would like to, you know, kind of see. If I just want to put some, like, you know, the Medieval Dynasty soundtrack playlist in the background while I do it, maybe speed it up a little bit, whatever, just let me know. But for now, what I think I'm going to do is honestly what I just said. I think I might just kind of fast forward it to a degree. I don't want to make it too crazy, because I know one other episode when I, like, did some fast forwarding it, I was, like, watching it back, and it honestly made me dizzy, like, how fast everything was moving. I'm like, oh my god. So I can't imagine, again, that's just fun to watch. So I kind of want to play it based, you know, play it by ear to a degree. But yeah, I'm going to have to just spend the rest of the spring here helping out my guys, mainly for the flax. Like, I'm not going to go crazy on everything that I have set up, but I really want to get the flax completed. because that's going to be the big moneymaker next spring, as you guys have already seen once before. So, curious to see how they've come here. So this guy's sowing everything that's been fertilized. They haven't accomplished anything else with the flax yet. They haven't finished the wheat field. Barely touched even the oat field. And they're just kind of... Yeah, that's the other thing that sucks too, is I didn't have any of these other ones like ready to go from spring, or winter, sorry. Because in the wintertime, they at least get them all plowed. So then come spring, all they have to do is basically fertilize and then sow, or I think just straight sow. I think they even fertilize it in the winter too, maybe? Don't know for sure. Where the hell are all my guys, though? I have 4 people here, don't I? And there's only 1 over there. And there was 1 over there. What the heck is going on here, man? What? No way. Alright, yeah, we got a problem. What's that at the top left here? Did they just give up on me? Oh, I ran out of bags. It's gonna be frickin' easiest thing to make, guys, is bags. Just need some leather. Got plenty of that. Crap. I don't know how. I think I just saw that pop up. So, but the other thing that sucks about farming is it's one of the things where, like, they don't usually trigger it immediately. So I'm going to throw this in here. Let's see. Take that one back so I can use it. Bronze hoe. Don't have much more of hose. A bunch of copper hose. Alright, well, let me see. So top left there, just threw the bags in. It takes a minute for it to click. Like a lot of other jobs, like, alright, I think it clicked. She's moving, but the error didn't go away quite yet. Alright, so she notices that there's bags now. But this lady, freaking Philberta, not noticing crap. Come on, Philberta. I put more bags in there. There are plenty of bags for you. Get to work. That should be all you're missing. Alright. We have hose. Yeah, alright. Well, she's back at it. Alright. Well, that's what I mean. That's what I was kind of getting at. Everything else, like if you have woodcutters and they run out of axes, as soon as you put axes in the storage, they know instantaneously. For some reason, the farmers don't, which is like the one that matters the most. It's like timing is of the essence here, guys. So that took like freaking 1 whole minute, if not more, for it to trigger that, hey, I put bags in there that you can now use, so get back to freaking work. Don't know why it takes so long. But anyway, she's planting this stuff, which is good. I do want that. That's honestly my priorities of the wheat and the oat. Some of the vegetables will be nice too, so I think he's kind of getting at that, throwing down some onions right now. Crap. Freaking thirsty, too. I never built a well up here yet, but I might have some on me. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Always like to have a water skin on you guys. That's another good little tip. Just want something like that. Nice to have. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to... Oh, wait. I don't even need to hoe anymore. I got to fertilize. Get that going. Why not have my bag on me here? Probably going to break pretty quick, but we'll use it for as long as we can. Alright, so... Oh, yeah. The other thing I was going to do. I get so distracted. There's just always so much to do with this game. I feel like all the time it can be very overwhelming and like distracting. It's like one thing leads to another and it's like, oh my god. So we should be able to get a pretty good amount of fertilizer there. That's why I ran over to all the... So another thing, always remember that you yourself can go and manually grab the manure from all of the animal husbandry sheds. Like I just got like 80 of it, you know, from the 3 that I have. The horse and the pigs are pretty much like always full. The fold one didn't have much in there, but after a while it definitely will. But that was good. So now I'm up to 116 fertilizer. I already had, I think, somewhat in there. Oh, he's finally over here helping now too, actually. So I think he's actually planting the flax. Alright, that's good. So let me get at it. So, yeah, I mean, again, this is what I'm talking about. And I definitely would love some feedback from those of you who do watch this. Moving forward, what are your thoughts? Just watching me do this. I can't think of enough stuff just to essentially talk about while doing it, but if you want to just kind of see the process of how I go through just helping out with the farming, if it would make sense to just do this like sped up with some music in the background, you know, just tell me what you guys would rather see. I know in the past what just makes more sense and is the easier choice in my mind is I just skip right over it. But yeah, you guys let me know. I think for now what I'm going to do, I'm going to test out what it's like just kind of fast forwarding with a little music in the background. When I ended up buying the recent DLC, I ended up buying the Medieval Dynasty soundtrack as well. Honestly, for that purpose, I was like, it was only like, I think $3 or something for the soundtrack. And I was like, I don't think I'll get copyrights on that since it's part of the game. And I bought it. So I kind of like the idea of just using that in the background anytime I have to like fast forward for some reason. So I'm just going to do that. So I'm going to shut up and finish up this whole flax field. Yeah, I didn't get as much as I wanted to get done here. I mean, at least we have a full field of wheat. You have one full field of flax now, thanks to my help here. Yeah, it's almost 7 o'clock in the game. We started doing a little bit of this flax field, which is pretty nice. And then we have a little bit of the oat here, which isn't bad. We have some vegetables, but yeah, I didn't get all of them fulfilled here, but not bad. Onions, the beetroot, like we'll have a good amount. We'll have a good amount. But I think I have it set up to get some of the cabbage like in the summer. So we'll worry about that next season. Truthfully, it's not a big priority of mine to have one of my guys at the hunting lodge, so it just is a little inconvenient that my dude living here at the hunting lodge, although it's not that bad, it's kind of on the main road to the farm, so he's not like he's walking that far realistically. But as you guys have seen before, I like most of my farmers to live like on or near the farm. I don't think there's really enough room for any farmers' houses to be back here. I guess I could put one back here. I don't know if that'd be like awkward or not. I mean, I guess it would work. Honestly, like having one like right in the back in this little area, just for fun, just to kind of see what that looks like. I usually like to do it kind of try and get it like this. Like, yeah, I hate when they're like so high up on the frickin' coast there. It's also getting dark, which sucks trying to like look at this when it's so dark. I mean, it could definitely work, honestly. It's some food for thought. I'm not going to worry about that right now. But at some point, who knows? Might try and make that happen. So anyway, let's see here. I'm pretty much ready to get rid of this seed. I'm pretty much ready to go into summer. So, because I want to harvest the flax, and I'm fine carrying on a little bit here on the video. I think I've been filming now for about 30 minutes, but I know the last like at least 5 or 10 of that was spent, you know, fast forwarding me planting and getting all that flax stuff done. It didn't take that long. I mean, it is what it is. It's part of the game. Like I said, when I'm playing by myself, it's not that tedious. Ooh, we got something here. You know what sucks though? My hunting level sucks. Like I really want to get this, whatever you want to call it, random, you know, seasonal event, when my hunting skill is higher. Especially this one right here. Creep closer and pierce its heart with an arrow. I bet you get some freaking sweet loot from a white wolf. I really gotta bring my hunting level up, man. That's killing me. I should really just spend some more time hunting. God, that's a cool one. I really would love to build my hunting up. Let me even see. Go to skills, hunting. I mean, obviously, you just gotta hunt. That's the only way to get that up, I would assume. And for some reason, like, I already did some hunting, and I'm still only level 2. Oh, I know. I gotta pay my freaking taxes. Is it seriously raining still? We just had a crappy summer. Ooh, and the good news is, though, our, where is he? Here in Piastovia? That's another thing we're going to check out. So let's get all of our flax. Oh yeah, and I can harvest all the onion too. So it's actually better when you do most of the harvesting, because if you remember, one of those skill traits there is you get like 100% more crops. I think that includes everything, like all the vegetables, not just the the grain type of things that are growing. Because I mean, I'm getting a lot of onions here, man. I don't think that I don't think that they get that much when they do it. I mean, I don't know for sure, but yeah, this is a crap ton of onions in this one little thing. It's gonna last all freaking summer. I would imagine. I mean, dude, we're up to freaking over 500. What are we gonna have? Like 600-700 onions here? It's crazy. All right, maybe not that much. We get like 20 per little plot here. Almost 600. That's pretty good. 572 freaking onions. Are there more over here? Oh no, those are the carrots. All right. Let's get this flax. So I for sure want to be the one collecting the flax. That's a big one right there. I get more of it than they do. Problem is, like I've already mentioned, is the scythes do not last long, and I don't know. Son of a gun. I don't know if I have that many bronze scythes in here. Let me see. I think I do, actually. Oh, I got one more of them. Heck that. I don't have any other ones, though. That's the only one I do have. I've got tons of pickaxes. God, I made a bunch of those. Crap. Yeah, alright. Well, let me do the scything here, boys and girls, because... yeah, I don't have enough. That's another thing I know I said I want to do. I really needed to clean out the mine again. That's another one that's similar to the farming. Can't be the most entertaining, but, if you guys want me just to fast forward with some music on in the background, I'm happy to tackle that. I'm not going to do that this episode, though. I'm going to save that for next one, most likely. But I do need to get some more ore. I can't wait. I also really need to get the, I think I got to look at the skill tree again, or the production tab. I really want to unlock the mine. That's honestly, again, one of my other favorite ones, and it's a huge need to bring in more villagers. If you get freaking, I think you can have like 6 people in the mine, mining, and they can bring in a lot of stuff. And eventually, it just, again, because you don't really have to do that too often, right? I mean, you can go in there and clean it out once a season and get quite a hefty, take, but having them just doing it all the time for you, by the time you actually need to make more materials, like they have accumulated plenty of ore that you can just go and smelt and get what you need, or make what you need. So that's another really nice one to have. So I'm really excited. My favorite ones, the biggest goals to get to, are both the tavern and the mine. Once we unlock those, we're pretty much like, we're doing good. That's a successful village at that point. Then the apiary and the windmill, or the mill. I think it's just the mill. Windmill, mill, something like that. The one that you can make more flour more efficiently. Like, you can make flour on the quern in the farm there, or the barn, sorry. But it's not as efficient. And we just unlocked the cow shed. There we go. It's not as efficient as it is in the windmill. You can actually make more flour with less material, essentially. Which is really nice. So that's cool. And it also just looks cool. I mean, if you guys remember when I was laying out the farm originally in one of like the first 10 episodes or something, I was definitely trying to like already mentally think, okay, where's it going to go? Because it is a big piece, and it does look really nice. I feel like it kind of completes almost the village look, like having a windmill on your farm somewhere. Like that just looks cool, badass. So I'm excited to unlock that. Really excited for the mine. And obviously the tavern. The tavern is the last one too, man. That's just so cool to have that up and running. I always try and place a tavern in a cool location with like essentially a good view. Like for those watching, I think most of my viewers are all well over 21, so I'm sure we've all been to plenty of bars. But nothing better than being, just sipping on some drinks with a nice view of the ocean, or just a good view anywhere, man. I love me a good bar in a nice location. And that's what I try and create for my villagers here. I want them to be right on the ocean, or in this case, pretty much right on the beach in the tavern, hanging out. It's also kind of cool because the if you notice, what I got excited about is on the compass up there, the little like blowhorn symbol we've already done. I think we had to collect all those hops. They do the King's Quest. Well, that guy will actually show up in your own tavern, from time to time, which is also just kind of convenient. It's like you don't have to run all the way to Piastovia just to talk to him. You can actually show up to your own. And the other one, I don't know if we've seen yet, because I don't go to too many of the taverns in the other villages, but there's actually this little group of people that'll come singing, like a little band, if you will. And eventually they'll also show up again to your tavern. But I think that's just such a cool little thing. I mean, that's just so, I don't know how else to describe it besides saying it's a cool little thing. Makes the game just feel lively. All right, we got a crap ton of flax here. This is amazing, and that's definitely our highest yield yet. Got 1,800 flax stock, 915 seeds. Let's take all of this and make our way down to the sewing hut. We're going to make all of our simple coifs, and we are going to go sell them all, and we're going to be rich. I think we're going to make freaking, I don't even know if we're going to be able to sell it all this season, to be honest with you. We're going to clean out every freaking trader in the whole dang freaking vicinity. That's the word I was looking for. Alright, so 366 linen thread. I believe I need 2 linen thread and 2 linen fabric to make a simple coif. Let me double check that. But 366, so what, 133, or no, like something, it's a little over 150 something each here. 180 something, where my math comes out to. Alrighty. I always forget where the simple coif is. Here, no. There it is. Alright, so yep, we need 2 and 2. Perfect. So let me go over here. Let's go halfway. I don't know if I want to go exactly halfway. I think I want to still keep some linen fabric for other things. So I might just do straight up 150 and 150. Have 300, so I still, because that's a lot. I mean, make 150 of these simple coifs. I'm going to be rolling in the dough. So I'm pretty satisfied with that number, and then that way I'll keep some extra linen fabric until, of course, next summer. Just if there are other things that pop up I want to build, I don't want to throw it all to the freaking, you know, simple coifs here. But that was also helpful. Just unlocked workshop number 3. That's nice. I think that's from production here, yeah. Hell yeah, okay, cool. So yeah, we definitely want to be doing a lot of that. Doing some building, man. Workshop number 3. This is what's going to net us all the way down to our tavern. So we're at 3,700. That was a lot. I don't know what we were at before, but we're already at, that took 3,500, and we overpassed that, and then got to another, 3,700. So maybe even after making all these simple coifs, let's see what it actually brings me to. Let's do, I wasn't doing my math right, so I'm going to have 76 of them. 75. Let's just do that. Let's make 75. That's going to be a lot to sell. I mean, I think I'm going to get like almost 400 each, which is like 380 each times 75, which is literally $28,000. So that's a lot of money, ladies and gentlemen. 75 of these little bastards. It's going to take a long time to sell. But I'm curious what that brings me up to. 4,200. So it's got another 500 points there. That's cool. All right, good. That's a really nice way to be boosting that up. Alright, well, for the rest of this episode, I want to head into town. I'm going to go to Piastovia. I want to get the King's Quest. I definitely am excited to see what that is. I love doing the King's Quest. I love the one where he wants you to go take out a bandit camp. Because it is the main bandit camp, the one, the only, that we see on the edge of the cliffside there. I would really like for it to be that quest, but also not. And we're not ready for it quite yet. When we go and tackle that, I mean, I'm going to stay on the road, actually. Might run into some random spawn things. But the bandits, truthfully, they give you a run for their money, man, if you're not well equipped, especially that bandit camp, because there's, I think, at least 15, if not more, bandits in that camp, and they're all pretty well stacked up. And they're shooting arrows at you, or they're coming up at you with fucking, God, sorry for my language. They're tough little bastards to take down for sure if you're not well equipped. And honestly, having some armor and like some iron swords going in there like stacked up is the way I've always pretty much done it. So yeah, I guess I don't really want that quest yet. I went the wrong way. I'm on the wrong road here, so we're just gonna have to go off the road and sneak into Piastovia from behind. So I was completely running half. Silly me. But anyway, yeah, that bandit camp is a really fun one to take out. But that one is definitely going to probably be something that happens a while down, like well after we have the the mine built up for sure, because then that way we can finally start getting some iron. I can always go over to Skauki or Skauki, however you pronounce that, and I can get mine from their thing, but I don't think I even have enough production or other points to even make the actual iron stuff, like the iron armor and so on and so forth. So definitely not a rush right now, but it'll all happen. Hey, this is the band that I was just talking about. How convenient. Man, everyone's at Piastovia's Tavern today. Let's hear him play some music. Very peaceful.
Glow of dawn's light, hearts entwined in fight. The curse marked my whole past. Thought love would last. With thieves each high soul bold, our bond too cold. Yet love's cost far too steep. Now
Very beautiful, very peaceful. I like old medieval type music like that, man, for real. Let's see, Weisemir. What does the king desire this time? The king is furious since our entire supply of grain got spoiled. The royal granary steward, before being beheaded, concluded that the building had a leakage which slowly contributed to the rotting of the seeds. His grace asks subjects to donate a substantial part of their grain harvest. I won't let our brothers and sisters starve. I'll be back. Wonderful. I'll await your delivery. If you don't want to carry everything here, remember that you can leave it in your storage, provided that you have one, and tell me about it. Of course I have a storage, you idiot. Alright, hold on. Let's see how much he needs, because I might already have it all. Maybe. I do. That's not even a lot. Brother. That's nothing. You only need 160 of each. The supplies grains ready to be shipped. God, that was probably one of the freaking easiest King's Quest ever. That took a matter of freaking 10 seconds. Alright, look at that. Easy peasy. That means, well, honestly, I think I only need to do like one more, and then I should be... Let me just ask him real quick, actually, because that's only the second one that I've done. Yeah, I'm not going to bother asking him. He's just wanting to laugh at me. So, it won't really update until the next time he shows up, but the next time he shows up, you can ask him, like, hey, how about naming my village, blah, 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 and he'll kind of tell you what the king's, thoughts are on that, basically. But,
How can I help you?
You can buy all this stuff from me. But, yeah, anyway, it's gonna take a few more whiles there. Alright, I'm gonna actually buy this majestic tree seedling. Because I do really want that, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm about to make a lot of money selling all these simple coifs. Truthfully, I kind of want to buy all this stuff from him. I really do. I really, really do. Honestly, why not just sell him it all, make my money back, and buy all these. That way I have them. I want to start building it up, because I know at some point I am going to want to use all those, and I was being cheap about it last episode, and I didn't even want to freaking buy the majestic tree, but I just bought all that stuff out, and I still have 1,300 coin from him. Like, this is the simple coifs, guys, is a lot of money. Like, look at this. I still have over 50 of them, and I'm looking good. I'm looking good. So let's go to every village, and let's clean up shop here. And let's make some freaking money, guys. Let's make some money. 5,000. Boom, boom, boom. Where are you a person? No. First person pausing me. What are you doing playing on the freaking barrel? Hello! I'll talk to you, man. I don't want to talk to you. Buy my stuff and get out of my hair. Arcuslaw, my guy. Doing. I kind of want to... Might at least just buy all his manure right now. Honestly, I might just buy all the fertilizer too. Heck with it, why not? It's still early game, and I definitely advise to buy manure and fertilizer early game, especially when you're doing little money-making tricks like this. It's a no-brainer. Look at that. We have almost 10 grand and still have 35 of these left. Let's just do the math again. So I sell them for 368. 35 times 368 is 12,000. So, with my almost 10,000, I'm going to have over $22,000 here very shortly. Perfect. I believe if I do this correctly, let's go down to Skokie. No, actually, let's jump to Astoya, because I'm going to try and minimize the cost I have to spend to this guy.
Oh, it's you
So
again.
let's jump to Astoya. Let's sell out to everyone here. I think there's only 3 people I can sell to here. You'll find my fishing guy first. He's the one of the main ones over here. But I think I should be able to sell all of this if I jump up between all of the villages. Where the heck are you? What are you doing? What are you basically drowning, man? Are you kidding me? That was your God, idiot. All right, I almost forgot to put all my onions away.
Can I see you around?
Great. Now I gotta walk over here. Moving slow. I don't know if I can jump up on this thing. Can I crouch underneath here? Alright, God, what an idiot. Why was he walking in the water like that? Yeah. Alright. And then we got these 2 ladies. I think one of them actually always surprisingly has a pretty good amount of money. Let's see, so I'm also going to buy her fertilizer and stuff as well. Another 115 and another 54 manure. Perfect. Oh yeah, well, I just gave him some money. You. Boom. You. Oh my God, she should 2,200 bucks on her. Go. Already up to 14,000. Okay. Now we gotta go to Skokie. So I think between Skokie and then Klonika, I might have. They all might have enough to where I can sell all my coifs. Oh God, what are they crying about over the farm? Fertilizer. See, this is why I bought fertilizer, guys. They go through it very fast, and it's early game. Once I have my farmers level 10, and I have the pigsty like stocked up with all the piggies, they bring in like 300 manure a day, so 900 manure a season at 450 fertilizer a season. That's good. That's where we want to be. But we're just not there yet. So for the time being, we do have to. It is definitely recommended to buy it ourselves. He actually has got some. He's got some good stuff here. I don't usually buy things from people, so I'm not usually like looking like, hey, what do you have? We actually have some good stuff, man. That's cool. You're quite the blacksmith. Hats off to you, sir. Get here. Stop running away from me. Hello. All right. Let's see how many you can buy. 3 of them. Oh yeah, we're totally gonna sell all these. And I just got my diplomacy level up. I'm pretty sure barter's level 3. Yeah. That one's nice because you do get way more dynasty reputation. I do really like this one though. Lower taxes. Oh, I forgot to pay my taxes when I was in Piastovia. Man, I swear the taxes so difficult to remember to do that. But this one will be great for next year. I do like that one. This one's also nice too. And I don't think I have these unlocked actually. Yeah, I can't even do those ones. I have to do one of these. So 10% slower mood reduction, 10% less resources. I don't care to waste my points on that one though, because eventually you don't need to keep doing the King's challenges. Once you unlock the be able to name your village and all that, who cares? 5% faster production. That one I like. Yes, I do want faster production. Actually, a lot. There we go. 10% more production done by the NPCs. That one's very important. So glad we got 2 on there. All right, talk to me, lady. Oh, she has some manure too. Hell yeah, I'll buy that from you. Sell you those. Thank you. All right, perfect. I'm running up on a long video here, so let's get back over to Klonika and sell off the rest of these coifs. See where we're at money-wise. Obviously, I've been buying some things along the way, of course, so I'm not going to have officially over like 25,000+ that I would have. But this is just, guys, I know I harped on it when I did this, however many episodes ago. Freaking hope you're learning, man. This is, don't have money problems in this game, that's for sure. So, you get all these simple coifs after a little flax, and you're rocking and rolling, man. Look at that. He just bought 5 of them from me for almost 2 grand. This lady's gonna buy the rest of them. Got 4 of them. Alright, I might not buy 4 of them. Of course, I need to find one more person. Buy the last one. There is someone over here that makes food. Isn't there that lady that like makes those salty snacks or something? I can't find her. And then the hunting guy, I can talk to him too, as he'll actually buy some things for me as well. Let's see if I just run over here. I really have one more that I have to sell. Someone's got a freaking... Oh yeah, this guy. There we go. Over here, buddy. Where are ya? Huh. Huh. Yeah.
How do you do?
I do pretty good. Alright, you got a decent amount of money on you. There you go. Perfect. Anything else on me that I can sell?
Best
Not really.
taker.
Thank you. Alright, what do we got? 21,000. Yeah, we're looking good. We are looking good. While we're here. Extraction. Production, diplomacy, production, survival. Hunting, extraction. Not bad. You're a little old though. 29. I definitely try not to invite the older folks to the village, ideally. Just makes sense to have them in the lower 20s, if not like 18. Not judging, don't want to be ageist over here, but as they, of course, are going to be growing and staying in my village, I want them there for the long run, man. Don't want them dying off on me any sooner than they have to. Alright, anyway, guys, that is it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. I know I went a little over, as per usual. I either go short or over, never really right on time. But I figured, this is already going to be another quick episode with the boring farming, blah, 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 blah. So, wanted to have a little bit of fun there on the end, just I had to make some money. So, we got well over 20 grand again after a nice, successful harvest of plenty of flax. I do want to do another mining session. We already got the King's Quest completed. Like, damn, man, it's so easy to just accomplish so many little things in a little bit of time in this game. But this was a very successful episode. We got a lot of stuff done and we got tons of money. I do see some errors up at the top left there, so we're going to take care of those next episode. Obviously the fertilizer, or lack thereof, is the one on the right. The second one is probably some tools missing as well from somebody. I know it's not my excavators. They got tons of pickaxes. I have a feeling it might be the woodcutters. I think we're running out of actual axes, but we'll find out next episode. So, back to the village, guys. I'm going to end it here. Thank you so much for watching MacDad Games, and I'll see you guys next time.